I know pop. I love pop. I listen to pop. I study pop. I want to be influential like pop. You know, so coming from poverty, I did the same thing. I know it. I'm actually coming from places that poverty makes them laugh. American poverty makes them laugh. Coming from Africa, coming from the worst of the worst. No shoes on the feet, no clothes to wear. You know, people don't laugh at you when you don't have the clothes because you're in a worse situation. I'm sleeping on the dirt floor. I remember sweeping the dirt floor to make it clean. You know, it's Africa. You know, that's picking your food. That's going without food. That's eating stale bread. You know, that's flies around you. So American poverty, yeah, some people are suffering here and everything like that, but so it makes me tougher. And that's why I do the things I do, is because the people over there are counting on me. They're counting on my passion, my motivation, because I send money to them, I give them my clothes and everything like that. So, I mean, just to go through Baltimore, certain areas, I love that. You know, I love seeing people struggle. You know, people like, that's funny to say. No, it's because it makes me want to thrive and be better. You understand? And a lot of people need to go through those cities when they start taking things for granted. You know, but I've been to Africa, and that's one reason my mom and dad sent me to Africa. They say, you know what, you're here in America, you need to realize why you're blessed. And don't take no little thing for granted. You know? I remember mom and dad came over here, they never saw an elevator. They never saw an escalator. You know, my dad went on the wrong side of the escalator when he first came to America. Yeah, it's funny. He's trying to go up, he's trying to go over. He's like, what the fuck? What the hell? You know, he's walking up and sliding down like, oh shit, okay, I'm doing something wrong. I know what I gotta do. I gotta run up it. That's what it is. So imagine this man, you know, running up an escalator in an airport. Like, what the fuck?
That's symbolism, though.
You know, so American poverty, you know, hey, if you're poor in America, you're blessed. You know what I mean? Compared to other countries that are poor, they rather do anything, even kill somebody, to have your poverty here in America. So think about that. And this is what Iraqi Chronicles is bringing the truth. You know, we got Sweet Salon, and it's a documentary that we shot. You know, see poverty, see how these people deal with poverty, see how they deal with their music through a war-torn country. So imagine being in Africa and being poor already, and then being thrown into a civil war that takes away all your resources already. Every little thing. So you're already fighting to survive, and you got people trying to kill you. You got no home. You got no parents because they're killed or murdered, and your little brother's holding the AK-47, and you dealing with being raped, gang raped by rebels, and you still go on. Why do you go on? And when you go on, when you're walking, you sing a song. You sing a song to yourself. You sing a song that you made from your own heart. And every day it's a different song. And people ask, sing that song you were singing yesterday. And you know what? You can't, because you don't remember the words, because you're feeling a different day. So you sing an even better song. And there's so many people singing a song right now. So this is my song, me talking. This for Baltimore. Baltimore, I hope you watch this. It's not for your enjoyment. It's just for you to know that people are talking about you, talking about your pain, talking about your struggle. And we got one of your own here. We got one of your own, and she's talking to me, telling me more about the city, and she's bringing some insight out of me. She was a teacher in Baltimore. Being a teacher in America, you get paid shit. You're teaching kids that want to bring guns to school. You're teaching kids that want to sell drugs in school. You're teaching kids that only dress up to go to school because it's a fashion show. They're not even going to learn. You know, they can't read, they can't write, but they graduate in high school because teachers are afraid. So they don't want to fail you, you know. Teachers are scared of getting beat up. You know, teachers, their cars are even getting broken into in the parking lot, you know. Come on, man. This is America. This is America. So let me be your role model. Let me take you through this journey to mold you, to shape you, because in Baltimore, you might not have no role models. And the role models that you look up to, doing something else. So look up to me, because I'm here for you. Baltimore's home.
Caroline Jones.
How long did you teach in Baltimore?
6 years.
6 years. What school? Dixon. Everybody, if y'all don't know Ron Dixon, he attended Maryland. He was a Terrapin, and he's from Baltimore, same city as Carmelo Anthony, and he played for the Washington Wizards. I'm back to Ron Dixon. And so if he played with the Wizards, he was there playing with Jordan. Who can say they honestly played with Michael Jordan? Hey Jordan, where am I, you man? You know, a lot of people see the end result, but they don't see the struggle. You know, they don't see the struggle of you being cut from high school basketball. They don't see the struggle of you practicing every day, getting beat by your older brother. They don't see the struggle of you being too short, too dark, all this and all that, can't jump. So you practice, you practice, you practice, you practice. You practice, you practice. Now look at who you are. A lot of people wear your shoes and they don't even know why they're wearing their shoes. Why? They don't even know why they're wearing your shoes. So you know what, Mike? I wouldn't want to walk in your shoes, man, because that struggle was too hard, man. You know, now you got everybody want to be like you, so you had to be perfect. You had to be the best role model there could be to be on Wheaties. You had to practice to get your gold medals. So this is my journey. So watch it. Because there was no camera watching Jordan's journey. And my journey, Mike, sorry, my journey's harder than you because I'm dealing with PTSD, baby. Child of war. But, you know, thank God that you made it out of Baltimore with a story to tell, a success story, and I know you have many other stories to tell. And I'm just going to pick your brain, and then I'm going to write some poems to help those people in Baltimore. My cousins live there, so I know Baltimore personally. So I write for you, Baltimore. I write for you, urban city of America, urban black city of America, urban black city of America, suffering. I write for you, okay? Spread the word. Back to troubles.
He doesn't call back. He misses up.
What was that called? That strip right before Ballad. They had a name for that. I think it was RPG Alley or something ridiculous.
No, in Mosul we call it Mortar Alley.
Mortar Alley.
Yeah, it's Mortar Alley, man.
Mortar Alley.
If I told you the resistance out there,
I mean, Baltimore is crazy.
I'm talking about my colleagues though. I was hated on so bad. I don't know. I mean, the other women in the building, like, why are you doing this? Why your bulletin boards look so nice? Why are you taking them out on the weekends? I came through a whole different teaching program. I didn't go to school. I went for communications. So when I got there, I went through this teaching program. They put you up at Hopkins to take classes. So they hire me and the other 200 people with me in this cohort to think outside the box and to bring different things from the private and the public sector to these kids' minds and open their minds and be different than the teachers they're used to.
So they call Baltimore Bodymore?
Bodymore,
and
Murderland.
Murderland? So these kids, like, is the mentality is just crazy.
And I'm talking principals have that mentality.
Principals got that?
Let me tell you a story. I had a girl that I taught in first grade, and then I had her in second grade. The whole year in first grade, first day, all she talked about was daddy, 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 daddy. Down in Jessup, incarcerated, locked up, which was super common. And Miss Jones, daddy's coming home, daddy's coming home. I'm talking like the whole first 6 months of first grade, a 5-year-old baby. Mommy's making the bail money, knows what bail means, knows the bail bonds person. Mommy's getting the money to get daddy out, gets the dude out, finally. One day she came in all dressed up. Shy, I said, you look beautiful, what's going on? My daddy's coming home today, I'm so excited. So great, I mean, I'm thrilled for her. She just lived and died for him. He was her only child. And she was his only child. She comes in a day or two later. Miss Jones, and I was real busy with all the kids, and I kept saying, Ashaya, hold on. And then 5 or 10 minutes went by. I was teaching something else, and I said, Ashaya, baby, what did you need? She said, I want to tell you my daddy got shot. He's in the hospital, and I mean, he might go back in jail. We know the rate of recidivism, especially in a place like Baltimore, for young African-American men, went back in jail, was incarcerated almost a whole nother year. A whole year goes by, the end of second grade, he gets out again. He comes home. She brought him to the zoo. We went to the Baltimore Zoo. It was just an amazing day, right? I met him finally. He was real quiet, and I just said, your daughter just talks about you morning, noon, and night. She just adores you. It was so great to meet you. You know, come back to the school anytime. And so that whole summer goes by. The night before school the next year, I wasn't going to have her again. She was coming to third grade. I was getting ready to teach another group of children. and I go online late that night. I was up late, and it says Andre McNair killed on the street, West Side, wherever. And I said, that's her dad. I went to school the next day. I knew it was him because I knew his name. And Baltimore is a small city.
Yep.
I went to school the next day. I came into the office and I said, I don't want to start a rumor. I don't want to have discrepancies, but I'm pretty sure Ashaya's dad was killed last night. You know, just so you know, she's not here. The secretary said, Miss Jones, yeah, they already called. Yeah, he was killed last night. They'll be back. They'll be back in 2 days. This is the school secretary who's been through a lot. Desensitized. Oh yeah, he was killed. They'll be back in a couple days. He was killed. Her father, her king. You know. That same day, at the end of the day, I saw our new principal, woman, real intelligent, doctorate from Morgan State, born and raised in Baltimore. Her husband has a doctorate. They're both principals. But she's been there too long. I told her what happened, and she said, well, Ashaya won't have to worry about him coming home from jail anymore, will she? No sensitivity. This little baby's dead. You know? And then I go to the service. You know, and the other people I said, why are you going to this job? Because this girl, I taught her for 2 years. And she, you know, she was like an extension. And I just know how much she loved him. And even though he did a lot of things wrong, not in her, you know. And when she came back to school, you know, I just hugged her. I still talk to her sometimes. But I went to that funeral, and there were people at the funeral saying, you know what? It's better off. And that's sad too. Because if it would have happened, he would have either went back to incarceration or back on the streets. You know?
And stuff like that. It's like maybe he tried as much as he could to be good, but maybe a cop someday or something like that had a bad day, and just it's happened to me. You know, I'm a veteran, but yeah, the cop pulls me over, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
If you have a record, they're gonna, you know what I mean?
You
They
got,
can get
you
you for
got a
whatever.
record, you know, something happened, wrong place at the wrong time. And the thing about America is, you know, once you got a record for life. Yeah, you do your jail time, yeah, you do that, but you can't get a job. You can't get a job, you know? And it's like, so now what do? You're right back out there, you know, doing what you can to bring money for your family, and you're a good guy. You're a good guy, you know, somebody tried to jump you, you stab them. You know, you're protecting yourself, but yeah, you got to do 2 years. So once you come out, you're killing them. It's on your record.
And what kind of job are you gonna get? Making what kind of money?
Hey man, I mean, this is an everyday story, but I just want to say, you know, your passion is there. God bless you. You know, your passion lives on. The Iraqi Chronicles is trapped. My passion for the youth of America grows and grows with each story that you tell. And Baltimore, you have somebody special. You had somebody special, and she goes back. And little Shia, you know, rest in peace to your daddy, all right? You know, his memory lives on, and you touched somebody. And because you touched somebody with your passion for your daddy, other people's passion will grow to help your city, to help people such as yourself, to help our race, to help whoever's out there, people suffering, all right? Keep your passion growing.